Hello, hello, family. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and in good spirits. I am Coach Latasha. Welcome to Clara's Revival. We have a lot to talk about and to unpack today. Today, we are talking about preparation for 2026, what no longer serves us, what needs to go. And I have a lot of channel messages for the collective tonight. I am also going to do a tarot spread and just let spirit lead and talk. And at the end, I'm going to share some of my spiritual secrets and tips that I've used for years to help allow and bring in abundance and a reset for the new year. So pull up, get comfortable, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please interact with me. Let me know if you are feeling some of these energies that I'm talking about. Let me know if you are dealing with these issues, if you are feeling this energy and just ready for something new. Let me know if I'm on target tonight here, you all. So, speaking of this special energy, I'm just going to take a moment to take advantage of this special energy. I like to prep for the new year, and one of the ways that I like doing so is showing reverence to my ancestors. And I just want to take a moment to reintroduce myself and the mission here, who Clara is, why she's so important to me, why she's so important to the mission, and why it's important for you to recognize the patterns, the cycles, and the generational curses that are taking a hold of you in your life. My great grandmother, Clara, was brutally murdered. She was taken away from us before I was born. She was shot in the back of the head by someone that she was dating. After losing her husband in the service, she decided to, get out and date again, and she ended up losing her life. And her sacrifice has affected me, and it has made me aware of the trend in our family that every woman after her has dealt with domestic violence or abuse on some level. Clara has been a part of my life for a very long time. She first introduced herself to me in a dream when I was about 14 or 15 years old. And our spiritual walk together has been so important in healing her. A lot of people don't realize that healing takes place on the other side as well, especially when something traumatic happens to where you're startled or something tragic happens all of a sudden. There's a lot of healing that my grandmother has had to do. And as I heal myself, I feel her being strengthened, and she just motivates me every day to do what I do. So I just want to take a moment to publicly thank her, thank my grandma Clara for the sacrifice that she has made for our family and our lineage, and she will never be forgotten. And she is part of what we are all about over here in healing. So if some of you are confused as to who's Clara, who's Latasha, I just want to make that clear. And people who are here listening to my message, you're going to know that. Okay. So let's get into some of the energies that I've been feeling. I've been seeing 1212 quite often for the past 3 days. Interesting. Now, when I do my little ghetto numerology, y'all know I have my own system. 1212 to me equals 33, which symbolizes to me Christ consciousness, a shift in consciousness. And I'm not talking about from a religious aspect. I'm talking about from what a lot of people don't actually know about Jesus the Christ, about what Jesus actually stood for, and how Jesus was actually a soul or a person who went against the grain, went with his belief and what was right to his spirit at all costs. This calls for this specific community that I'm talking to have that shift in consciousness. Some of you have already had it. Some of you are having it. A lot of you have gone through a season in 2025 of just really people being revealed. You're really seeing people's true intentions. You're showing up in rooms, and you're not quite feeling the same. The energy is not feeling the same. You're not feeling the reciprocation, the love. You're realizing that even though you might be surrounded by people, that you're still lonely and unfulfilled. This is a collective that I'm talking to today. I'm talking about women who have unknowingly endured years of abuse. Many of you in the collective are divorcing after years, not even realizing that you were groomed and abused. You want to be free. You want to be happy. You're noticing an illusion, a theme that's been going on in your life. And although some of you may be burdened with a lot of pain and anxiety, there's also this awakening, this shift, this questioning of, is there more for me? This certainly cannot be all there is to life. And that's the beginning of the shift. That realization is very important for you to be able to take a hold of this positive energy and have some shift. So let me talk a little bit about why this time of year is so important. I am not a person who celebrates holidays per se. Um, but when it comes to New Year's is special to me. I celebrate New Year's twice. I celebrate at the end of the year and I celebrate around my birthday, which is in the summer months. So for me, the what's special about the winter months is just that it sort of forces us to deal with our shadow. Okay. A lot of us may deal with seasonal depression. There's more darkness. We have less sunlight. So that naturally affects us and our hormones and our vitamin D levels. Also, everything appears to be dead, barren, dry, no life. And a lot of times, this is a season where we're having to deal with those things. We're having to deal with our internal conflicts. And there is no better time to do so than, in my opinion, when nature is reflecting that so that you can quietly plant those seeds and refocus your energy so that by the time nature and everything around you starts to come to life again, you have seed sown and you can start to manifest and reap your harvest. A lot of people like to run away from that. A lot of people keep themselves occupied and busy, ripping and running with the holidays, buying all types of gifts for people who aren't buying anything for you. But 2025 has been different for a lot of you all. It's been different. You're feeling the emptiness. You're feeling that the people around you are not supportive. They're not loving. They don't hold space for you. They can't even listen to you when you're holding a conversation or need to release. So 2026, which equals 10, it's a reset. 10 or 1, it's a do-over. This is a chance to do everything over. This is a chance to exercise everything that you've learned. This is a chance to reap the benefits of the karma that you've sown. This is the end of a tough cycle because we understand that life goes in cycles. Nothing is good all the time. Nothing is bad all the time. But for a huge part of the collective, some of you, your whole marriage, 20 years or plus. But for some of you specifically, I'm sensing the past 3 to 5 years have been very difficult for you, have been challenging. You've had to face a lot of things, a lot of truths that were uncomfortable, and you felt very lonely and isolated. This period, this period of learning and reset and what seems like loss, but is actually gain, is come to an end. 2026 is the beginning of a new cycle. We should be getting excited about that. And I'm going to help show you how to do so and how to call in some of this abundance, how to have that shift. Okay. Some of you don't even realize, some of you feel like you're so lost and bogged down in depression and stress and feeling discontent that you don't even realize that by you being aware of your own feelings, by you being aware of all the things that you're feeling, by you being aware of the discomfort that you feel, that's already enough to shift the motion, to shift what's coming. Being aware and making those small steps to follow suit so that you can allow flow. Because 2025, this collective is tired. We are tired of overworking, overgiving. Okay. We're talking about rest. We're talking about being able to still take care of business, handle business, do whatever we have to do, and still rest and trust and know and make room for flow and abundance because we've already planted the seeds. It's time to stop chasing and start attracting. Monitoring spirits just popped in my mind. There's a lot of monitoring spirits. There's going to be even more monitoring spirits because a lot of you have already started to pull back and take away your energy. People are observing. People can sense that you no longer feel the same. The lack of excitement, just you not rushing to answer phone calls, you not being so available. People are seeing the shift. So as you go into this upgrade for 2026, you're going to have even more monitoring spirits, and we're going to do a spread. So let's talk about some of the small things that we should be doing. And I'm going to add in some of my little spiritual secrets as well, just throughout this conversation. And some of the things that we can be doing is decluttering our home, cleaning our home. If some of you have an altar or a prayer table or a sacred space that's sacred for you, clean it up. You cannot manifest with dusty material that you've neglected. So let's start to be intentional about taking care and making space. I believe in New Year's. I come into the New Year's with freshly washed hair. Okay, it's been a tradition in my family. We do not wash clothes on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. Water, the connection with water in the spirit and motion and emotion and cleansing is something that's very embedded in Southern culture. A lot of people don't realize where I'm from here in North Carolina. A lot of that Gullah Geechee, voodoo culture is embedded in the South, even in the church. There's a lot of witchcraft and magic in the church, and it happens all the time. And that might make people upset, but a lot of times you all don't even realize what is magic or witchcraft or spell work. But it's okay when Christians do it, but it's evil when other people do it. Not coming for Christians, just an observation. So a lot of that voodoo culture is very embedded in the South. And I notice how some of that is embedded within the bloodline, within my bloodline. A lot of people might think that that's superstitious, and it might be. It may be. But what I tell you, what it also does is it strengthens our bloodline because it gives us something that connects us here in the physical and beyond the grave. Having those stories, having that folklore, knowing your family history is very important for building that ancestral strength and protection on the other side when you have those warriors behind fighting for you, who want to see you do good, who are there protecting and guiding you. So that's my belief. Do not go into the new year pouring out dirty mop water out your house, washing clothes on the New Year's. My family, we specifically believe that, that's like um, washing away something, washing away a person out the family, washing away a prosperity or property, or giving away vital information before it's time, because now is the time for reflection. Now is the time for observation. So that is why that water element is so important to me. And I've never done it. I have never washed clothes on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. My mama don't do it. My grandma didn't do it. My great grandma didn't do it. My great great grandma didn't do it. And that's something really special to know that something lasted for that many generations. And, say what you want about it, but I look at it as something special that keeps us connected. So make space, clean your home. Whatever it is, it's very important that whatever it is you want going into the new year, that's what you go into the new year doing. I am very intentional about that. So say, for instance, I know when I was ready to slow down on all the smoking and the drinking, because that was a dependency for me. That was a cycle. That was a cushion to make me feel good, to deal with my depression and anxiety. That was something that I used to comfort myself when I was in an abusive relationship, to ease the pain of the physical abuse. So that became a habit to me. But I told myself, you know what? I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to go into the new year out partying, drinking, smoking, wasting my time. I'm going to do something productive. I'm going to do something I want to do. So it's been years. Matter of fact, a lot of times during the new year, the energy be so crazy outside. People be outside drinking and driving, and the atmosphere to me just feels wild. I feel more safe in the house doing my rituals, doing my prayers, listing, writing down my manifestations, Going into the new year with a fresh, clear mind, with a clean home. Washing my clothes. My clothes are already washed, y'all. I don't play. My clothes are already washed and clean. I got plenty of drawers and bras. Throw away your holy clothes, your holy shirts or clothes that you had worn in years, because it's time for a new wardrobe. A lot of you are feeling inspiration to revamp or change your looks. Go ahead and do that big chop. Go ahead and do whatever it is that you wanted to do with that hair. Do that hair color. Make that change. A lot of you are feeling that energy of wanting to do something different, and that's going to assist you in helping you feel good. Do that. I love going into the new year with my hair freshly washed. Matter of fact, I'm going to be giving myself a mani and pedi tonight. Why? Because into this new year, I'm manifesting soft girl energy. I'm radiating rested, healed energy. I am no longer radiating that frantic anxiety, running around depressed. I'm letting go of all that. I'm letting go of all that. I'm bringing in the soft girl that attracts. I'm not saying that I won't have to do my part, that I won't have to do work. And I'm not even saying that this period is not going to come without challenges, because we know life throws us challenges. But what I'm saying is it's now a time to receive. And for the new year, I'm coming in pretty, honey. I'm coming in pretty, having myself fixed up, because I'm going to be more well rested, intentional, and things are going to be flowing and coming to me. A lot of us have been fed the myth. It's a myth, y'all. It's a myth. This is what corporate America, this is what this greedy corporate economy wants us to believe, that we have to constantly hustle. We have to work, look, 2 and 3 jobs just to make it all the time. And I've worked two, 3 sometimes jobs to make it since high school. I'm tired of that. I want to rest. I want to be able to travel more. I want to have fun. And a shifted mindset. It all starts in the mindset, in aligning. So if you want to go into the new year with something different, don't go into the new year, with a dirty home, dishes in the sink. And if you are at a place to where you are being challenged, it's difficult for you, I understand. I'm not beating you up, but we have to pick up ourselves and make small steps. I don't care how big or small that step is. Whatever works for you to get up and to do something different and to align with the energy that you want. Another spiritual secret that I like to do, I like going into the new year with cash in hand, honey. I do all types of rituals. If some of you are thinking about doing a big chop, do something with that hair. Pray over that hair. Do a ritual of release. And as you cut that hair, see all that trauma and drama being lifted off of you. Some of you might want to put a little bit of that hair into your planting soil if you love the plant. Make things magical. Connect. It's about connecting with spirit, connecting with yourself, being true to yourself is what makes this season and your energy magical, and just want to bring abundance to you, almost like just luck. But you've earned this luck. You've earned all of it. This collective, you have earned all of it, because a lot of you have endured a lot of pain, tough cycles, letting go of attachments. And it is time for you to live your life for you. It is time for you to experience freedom, mental freedom. Who does your life belong to? Who is in charge of you and your life? Who or what? Because some of us have people running our lives, running our energy, running us low. Some of us, it's a habit, it's a thing, it's a place, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's time to go. If you're truly seeking that freedom and yearning on all levels, it's very important for you to know that anything is possible. All is possible. And when you allow yourself to believe that anything is possible, you start to have more creative ideas. You start to allow room and space for the right people to be attracted to you, the right information to fall into your lap. Some of you, a position is going to fall right into your lap. Oh, going back to what I was talking about, what I like to do for the new year. I like to go into the new year with some type of cash on hand. Okay. Some of you might be strapped for cash. Some of you might not be. But I believe that it's very important that as the new year comes in, have some cash. Say a prayer over it. Even if it's nothing but $1 in your hand, pray about how that $1 can multiply into $10,000 and $100,000 into $1,000,000. Don't have a cap on what it is that you believe. Have high expectancy. No paying bills on New Year's. It's something that I go by. No money going out because I'm concentrating on bringing money in. Any bills or responsibilities that I had to do, I've taken care of it beforehand. But I will accept, I will receive. Why? Because this season calls for us to know how to receive. Because a lot of us have given so much until we've just completely depleted ourselves. Part of reclaiming ourselves, part of knowing how to set boundaries is recognizing our worth, recognizing that we deserve pleasure, joy, happiness, reciprocation, and learning how to accept. Have some money on hand. Have a little money prayer. This is also a good time if some of you like to, if some of you like to communicate with the ancestors with ancestral money. Now is a good time to give them offerings and to give them thanks. If you want to get more rest this new year, it's okay. You ain't got to stay up till the clock strike 12. You can have yourself tucked in the bed, honey. Had you a whole nice spiritual bath or shower with your herbs and oils, whatever it is that you like. You could be in the bed well rested, getting your beauty sleep, honey. Because what this year is more about rest. Whatever it is that you want to call into the year, make sure that you're doing that. Make sure that you're doing that leading up to the new year, going into the new year. Whatever you don't want to eliminate. Even if it's for that one day, even if some of you are trying to stop smoking cigarettes, if you do not want to smoke cigarettes, take a moment to have a prayer. Ask for the taste of that nicotine, the taste of that weed, whatever it is to be taken out your mouth. Some of you, this might work immediately. Some of you, it might take time. But it's the fact of you not going into the new year, even if it's for that one day, even if it's for that 1 hour, it's something about you making the choice to do something different that instantly shifts, instantly activates, and you're seen because you've gone through so much. And you don't have to be perfect, but you have to be obedient, okay? All right, so I feel the need to let's go ahead and pull a few cards and see what Spirit wants to say to us about this new year, about what we can anticipate ahead, because a lot of us have some good coming to us. There is no way that you have endured all that you have endured. Bottom of the deck, you are good enough. I felt the need to start with that. You are good enough. Collective, you are good enough. Collective, it's time to trust yourself, especially trusting yourself after abuse, manipulation, and abusive husband. Just being around people who really don't see you and just take from you, that can leave you feeling depleted. It can leave you not trusting yourself to make the right decisions, or even knowing how to, or knowing if you even know how to recognize positive attributes in people. But this collective that I'm talking to, you're ready. You recognize it. You've been observing it all year long. It's making you uncomfortable, and you are actively making that shift to put yourself in a mentally safe environment. All right. Phonology deck. Okay. Crazy how all of these are new moons. 3 popped out. 3. Here we go with this theme again of 3. And some of you might be a life path 6 if you identify with that. Life path 6, a lot of who I'm talking to, you are some sort of humanitarian. You are here to solve a specific problem. You are here to profit from your pain. A lot of you, some of you that you've been, what you've been through, you have a story to share that can make you wealth and give you that stability that you've always wanted. But you had to go through that fire, go through that training so that you know how to recognize, you know how to teach others, and so you know how to protect yourself and your abundance. New moon in Aries. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. New moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. And new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. This collective is a fiery collective, a lot of fixed sign energy. Some of you are stubborn, perhaps, or very resistant to change. You have a hard time changing. A lot of you are having a hard time getting out of isolation. Some of you know what you need to do. You might need some type of direction, some type of new course or education. Some of you just need to go ahead and jump into that new career that you're wanting to do. But this is definitely talking about knowing that your struggle, knowing that what you've gone through is not in vain, knowing that you have to be confident, knowing that it's okay to be confident, because this collective has made themselves small. This calls for you to be seen on some level. Your intelligence, your skill set, your mind, your heart, your vision, your gift that you have to offer. You are here to be seen. So this, all this new moon energy is just amplifying what I said. Newness, this new year, bring in this new you that wants to be free from all forms of oppression, suppression, abuse, manipulation, any type of system that's taken away from your ability to make decisions for yourself and be in tune and intact with your mental and spiritual self. This is what I'm talking about. Anything else from the Moonology deck? A win-win outcome is forecast. Bottom of the deck again. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's unavoidable. If some of you would just allow that energy to shift. So let's get into some of the setbacks here. What is it that the collective needs to let go? Tell me more about these monitoring spirits. What's holding you back? I'm going to go ahead and dig into 2 decks for this. There's a lot of people want access. I feel like somebody got a crazy ex that wants to come back. It's time to let them go. All right. So this is just confirming more of what I've been talking about, more of confirming the need, more of you needing to be in touch with yourself. And we're going to go back to that later because a lot of us experience depression and anxiety. And we're going to be going into some of the small ways that we can re-regulate our nervous system and how our nervous system is going to naturally start to re-regulate because of our environment shifting, because of the quietness that's going to be entering into our lives. So some of us can really focus on the things that we want to have more time with children without someone embarrassing you or calling you names in front of the kids, abusing you in front of the kids. All right, there's a lot going on for these monitoring spirits. First of all, for somebody, I feel like some of you have some toxic church folk around you. Toxic people who don't believe what you believe. I feel like someone maybe grew up in a church atmosphere, but someone who is having questioning, someone who is wanting to shift, someone who is feeling stuck in their religion. I feel like I'm talking to some Catholics as well, some Christians and Catholics who feel stuck and stagnated in your religion. And people are trying to make your questioning evil, trying to make you seem like you're crazy for questioning or wanting to know more or want to break outside of a set system. Some of you are dealing with religious constructs within your house, within your home, within your family, that's just keeping you stuck and stagnant, and you want more. And it's okay to explore. Your relationship with the Most High, with the God that you serve, is personal. No one can tell you about that. It's time to step in and step out of that power. Someone sees you growing, shifting, changing, and they don't want you to. They want you to remain the same. Snakes, prayer attack. That's the card that showed me all that. Someone wants you remaining the same. Someone doesn't want you leaving. Someone doesn't want you spiritually growing and elevating. Someone wants you to believe that the limited God that you grew up believing is, or that they believe is the same limited God that that you should keep believing in. This is more about people praying for your downfall. People seeing the shifts. People seeing you moving differently. People feeling like you're all that, or like you're stuck up, or like you're different now. People feel you pulling away, and they don't want you to, because they know what this means internally. They know what this means. They know that their access is going to be limited. They know that they can no longer use and drain you. Step all the way into this. And just clarifying even more, I have the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who has been isolated, working very hard. Working very hard on your coin. Working very hard on something that means something to you. Purpose. Shifting that mindset from just getting along to get along to doing something for purpose. Because when you do something for purpose, when you do something with vision, when you do something that motivates and sparks you, it will be blessed. It will multiply, as long as you are doing the right things, doing so with intention and integrity, which is what you've been doing. You've been by yourself, working, building. The Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles here. So there's a lot of focus on money. Some of you may feel a lack of money. That's going to be ending in 2026. We are calling in that soft girl energy to attract. This is working smarter, not harder. This is working with the system. Some of you may feel like that you have a lack of discipline or a lack of motivation. However, a lot of it has been what's draining your time. And a lot of it has been systems that don't allow you, an atmosphere that don't allow you to be successful. Having a clean home is part of all that. Coming into a house that's straightened up and tidy allows you to rest, come home, feel relaxed. Having a nighttime routine to where maybe you just have a skincare routine, you relax, take that time to breathe in and out for yourself. Every day, you take 10 to 15 minutes to sit in silence and to regroup, reconnect with yourself. See how you're doing. See how you're feeling. Are you angry? Ask yourself, why are you angry if you are? Are you agitated? Get to the bottom of what you're feeling. All of these things are going to be needed. It's not that you have a lack of motivation or a lack of vision or purpose here. This group is working very hard. The Lovers. I feel like this Lovers is related to your work. Finding passion, doing something that you love. Some of you are going to be traveling more, taking more risk to do what you love. Ace of Pentacles. This just talks more about abundance. Three of Pentacles. You aiming for what it is that you want. You building that foundation. You having lucky breaks. Doing what makes you happy and having fulfillment. This is someone who is going through an intuitive transformation. Someone who is in tune with their emotions. You have learned to be emotionally intelligent, or you may be sort of an emotional or somewhat dramatic person, but this time is calling you to reflect, to sit in darkness, to contemplate, to get in touch with all those uncomfortable but necessary parts of yourself in order to aid this shift that's coming. Is there anything else? Temperance on the bottom of the deck, just requiring you to have patience, requiring you to have focus, to be steadfast, to hold on to your vision, to know that it's coming, to keep making the steps forward, to know that this journey is coming to an end. This is the start of a new cycle. Let me see what I want to go to another deck to see what words of encouragement that the Most High has for you specifically. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, inner calling. That inner calling what I was telling you about, that inner knowing, that yearning for something more, to be free from that stifling marriage where you weren't fulfilled anyway, to be free from that job and what you don't want to do, that corporate grind. That inner calling for God, that inner calling for you to get rid of whatever it is that you need to get rid of, that person, place, or thing or habit for somebody. That inner calling, God is giving you the guidance. He's giving you the nudges. He's giving you the synchronicities to let you know that, yes, you can trust this. Yes, it's on the way. 2026 will be better. 2026, especially after the spanking that we got in 2025, a lot of us are going to be seeing that harvest. Anything else you want to say? Okay. Oh, all right. Beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, 33 showing itself again, talking about that higher consciousness, that Christ consciousness. Success. Success is on the way because you have walked this journey. You have been obedient. You have done so without trying to burn bridges and hurt people on the path. All the things that were done to you, you resisted from doing to others. And because of all this opens the door of fulfillment for you. I'm so happy and excited for the collective. I'm excited and happy for myself. I'm excited for our health, for this mass awakening that's going on with women in the collective, being aware of this patriarchal society, being aware of the ways that society likes to stifle and control women. We're waking up to every form of that, and we are reclaiming ourselves. So just make sure that you are doing those things that you need to do, taking that time to rest. Okay, this year we are scheduling vacations. We are not haphazardly having vacations. We are not going years without vacation or rest. We are not having 150 and 200 hours of PTO in our work bank. It's okay to have a little stash, but we are scheduling some time off. We are being intentional about our rest, giving ourselves what we need, enforcing boundaries, learning what it's like to sit and have peace, knowing what it's like to not feel like you have to be doing something every minute of the day. If you need assistance, if you need help with that, if you were stuck feeling depressed, stuck feeling hopeless, stuck feeling like abuse and abusive cycles is all there is for your life, I can help you break that. I have some awesome deals going on right now into the end of January 31st. I encourage you to book your free 45-minute clarity session and to check out the coaching packages that I have to offer that will transform your life. Go to www.clarasrevival.com. If you want to just reach out, if you want to have a conversation, if you're scared, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at my coach at clarasrevival.com. Family, I love you. Thank you for spending your time with me. And let's make this year count. Okay. Let's go into this year with intention. Intention is one of the biggest parts of manifestation. Having intent in everything that you do, being aligned, not being perfect, but moving yourself more towards what it is that you want. And it naturally finds you. The atmosphere, the earth, God, Spirit wants to give you whatever it is that you're seeking. And this year we're doing it different, family. I love you. I'll see you soon. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm out.